styles are different. So you find the one that's right for you. Take a look at these. These are called the Genevieve. And I say this all the time. If you're watching and you see your name in one of these boots, you've got to get the boots just because. So Kylie, Cyan, Bridget, and now Genevieve. These are your suede buckled boot, again, with the NeverWet technology, which we'll talk about. And this is what we mean. And this one has a nice little wedge heel as well, 1.25 inches, excuse me, 1.5 inches on that wedge heel. This is what we mean by buckle, because it's the look of buckle, not your traditional buckles along the side. These are all faux fur and yummy. I'm holding them in the brown, so we're calling this one brown. This one is the gray. It's the lightest option that you have, called gray. And then of course we have them in black. And we brought in sizes 5 to 13 on these. Once again, Tanya, I love the expanded size range so that everybody has an opportunity to wear BEARPAW.
Isn't that the truth? That's something that we introduced last year in 2019. We took it down to a 5 and up to a 13. So, you know, you asked, and we always listen. That's what I like about BEARPAW. You're like, I want a little bit of this, and I want a little bit of that. And we try, and we usually deliver. It may take us a year to get it into production, but we do. So on the Genevieve, yes, 5 to 13, another wedge boot. So it's our second wedge. I like that. You know, if you want a little bit of a lift, a taller shaft boot, but the fact that it has that angle really elongates the leg. It looks good instead of going straight across, has that longer look, really, really nice. And this faux fur, Tamara, we're known. BEARPAW is known for their faux furs. They're really soft, they're not stiff. And the lining on this one is also a wool blend lining, but it's been shaved down just a little bit. So like the Cyan that we were just looking at, a little bit thinner wool blend lining, you're still gonna have that warmth, but it gives you more, let's say, flexibility when it comes to styling. So this is a great tuck-in boot. This is a great boot. We're seeing it right now with a skirt and bare leg, which is phenomenal. And I bet she is so comfortable with doing that little tootsie dance on the sheepskin footbed. But see, here we can see it, I believe, is that with denim. So you can easily tuck anything into these because, oh no, I'm sorry, there we go, shaved great legs as well. Yes. So the wool blend lining's been shaved down just a bit, so it gives you a little more fashion flexibility. Little poops on the side, you can see that little fur, faux fur going down the side with the suede pull tabs, little BEARPAW logo on the back. So you have all that comfort. It's definitely one of our fashion boots. And we do have NeverWet technology on this boot as well. So you happen to wear this boot, maybe perhaps to a holiday party, and you get a little wine on there. I'll put a little wine on these boots if you want me to, Tamara. If it's time for the wine, just drizzle a little bit. If you talk with your hands like I do and you look down and there's wine on your new boots, it would be so sad. So I'm just going to take a little $2 chuck and pour it in the Genevieve boot. See how that rolled right off? Yes. Normally that would stain, right? You would feel it hit your boot and think, oh no, but you don't have to worry about it because they have been treated. And if you ever get a little spot, it rolls right off, or it literally just brushes off. The beauty of NeverWet, it's a clear coating, a clear technology that actually permeates into the suede. It's nothing that you have to do. We actually do it for you at the factory. And it makes this barrier. It's a clear barrier that you can't see or feel. It doesn't change the feel or the look of the leather, but it actually protects the boot from anything that's wet, any water-based materials or liquids. And then it kind of attracts the dirt. So not only will they stay dry, but they will stay stain-free as well. So a lot of technology has gone into the NeverWet, just as you saw. Doesn't matter. Look at her. Yes. Doesn't matter if it's wine or mud. Yeah. She is so cute. Yes. I mean, and one of our little models. And she's wearing the brown ones, and we call these brown. They're not like a traditional brown. They're almost to me like an ash color. But you're gonna order brown, but what I like about that is that they're all neutral, so you really can't go wrong with any of the ones that you get. But it's so important to have the NeverWet on any of the colors that you're getting, particularly the ones that are lighter, because you've probably seen or experienced, if you've ever gotten a suede boot
wet or stained, and it was just ruined. It was never the same. It looked, and every time you wore it, even though you kind of tried to brush it out, every time you wore it, they just always looked dirty and they always looked worn, and you're thinking, well, I've got to keep wearing them because I paid a lot of money for them. Well, with BEARPAW, we want you to not be embarrassed with your boots. We want you to be warm and comfortable and stylish and fashionable. We want your boots to last for more than a season, and they do because they're made with these amazing materials like the suede, genuine suede, and the sheepskin that you see that you're standing on. But you also have technology and treatment that's built onto the suede, so you're not ruining your boots just by accident. Because like you said, when you get out of the car, you're not looking down to see, oh, I parked in a puddle, or oh, I wasn't expecting that, you know?
Right.
And you don't wanna have to think about that. And with these, all of the ones that you've seen thus far, you don't have to think about that. These are customer picks on hsn.com. Get them for $20. That's the flex pay, get them home, put them on. Because if you're looking at these, and this is, Tanya, I look at these, I see the girls, Amanda and Paulina look so cute, and I think, I wanna look cute like that. I've got the jeans, I've got the sweater, the boot is all I need. Yeah.
That's all you need. Shop your closet with BEARPAW. I know I'm not the only one that has done this, but I bought a pair of shoes and then you're like, now I need to go out and buy an outfit to wear with these shoes, right? We've all done it. Just as girls, maybe some guys are like, I've never done that. But guys think just all they need is one black shoe, right? But yes, with BEARPAW, you already have everything that you need. Do you have a sweater? Do you have denim? Do you have leggings? Do you have a flannel? You're good to go. Or what about just a fun, chunky scarf? I love to wear BEARPAW boots with suede skirts and tights or bare legs. They're amazing, very versatile in the way that you can wear them, beautifully styled. This boot, I like this boot a lot. It's a little more malleable, don't you find, Tamara?
Yes.
When you touch the suede. We have some boots that are a little more rigid and they stand straight up. This one has a really soft malleability to it, a lot of movement. As you can see there with the outsole, it's a very flexible, slim, blown rubber outsole with that 1.5-inch wedge to give you that perfect little pitch. She's just beautiful. The Genevieve is a customer pick for a reason. Of course, you were just talking about the materials, and BEARPAW only uses the finest materials, genuine, sustainable, cow-traded, treated with that NeverWet, wool blend lining, sheepskin footbed, great quality outsoles that not only give you a streamlined look because they're all dyed to match, but also so you won't slide around too. So we think of comfort, we think of fashion, we think of real life. We don't want to give you anything that's not real. We don't want to give you anything that's not season after season wearable. And you will definitely have this beautiful Genevieve boots and all the boots within the hour, season after season and year after year. And look at you taking over my job.
Yeah, I mean, I learned from the best. That's what I do. And you know what? And it works. So I don't have to be nervous. Sometimes if you've ever done a demonstration, you're thinking, uh-oh, is this really gonna work? Yeah, I don't ever worry when it comes to BEARPAW because I know the quality. You meaning those of you who've left customer picks, know the quality on these and you feel confident in them. These boots, like you mentioned, 1.5 inches on that wedge heel. It's a 14-inch opening on this one. And let me just see, and a 12-inch high shaft, but it's a slanted one. So it doesn't kind of cut the look of your leg off in a strange spot. It kind of dips down, which is very feminine and beautiful on these. I know that our clock is almost gone here, but you're seeing why the NeverWet treatment is so important. There's nothing you have to do. There's nothing you have to maintain. They come to you already treated. And the way you get in and out of these boots is you just put your foot in and then you take your foot out. There's no zippers or buttons or anything like that. So it's really simple, and I love everything about this boot. I was showing you that that logo right there is very kind of small and unassuming, but those who know BEARPAW.
That's right.
I'll tell you, 5 flex of $20. Our price today is $99.99 on